Well, The Rock always wanted me. Steve Austin always wanted me. The Undertaker always wanted me. Ric Flair always wanted me. Kurt Angle, until my son started refereeing his matches because he could control it better than could at my age. But I've just had so many superstars. And I flew. When I was with WWF, when we had working 2 shows on the weekends, Hogan would take me. We do the main event before intermission. We get on a Learjet and we fly to another territory or Florida or whatever it may be to referee his match. Hogan wanted me with him all the time. And, you know, man, flying with Hogan, landing in a plane, getting in a limousine, that was Earl Hebner's life because it was unreal. It was just unreal for me.
Do you have a favorite match that you were a part of as well? I mean, there's been so many legendary ones and so many main events, but does one or two maybe stick out more than the others? You know, not Screwjob aside and kind of that, maybe the Hulk Hogan match aside. Any other matches kind of really stick out to you?
Well, I'm trying to think now. You asked me a question. That's hard to say because I've had so many great matches, you know, with everybody and championship matches, and it was just an honor for me to be in their matches when they wanted me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Actually, I'm sitting here thinking that one of the matches that I really loved in my life was Chris Benoit when he won the title in I'm trying to think, it was in Canada, but that was a gift that for me to referee his match and put the strap on him. And I can't. I'm trying to think so bad that I cannot remember the town. It was in Canada, and that was a gift to life for me. Something I'll never forget. Never, ever forget. His wife, his little boy, and everybody came into the ring, and that was an honor in my life. And it's a sad story that the ending of that situation came to what it is, but that's always a thought in my mind. The rest of the matches were great and good, but just, you know, it was a bad tragedy.
Definitely. And was there any, like, other wrestlers when you're kind of in the ring, whether it be a Hogan or a Bret or anything, where you're kind of refereeing their match and you almost get lost in it? Like, oh, wow, I'm watching this guy, you know, they're amazing, but I'm supposed to be the referee here. Is there any guy like that that you kind of really enjoyed watching?
I've never got lost. I've never got lost. Whenever I do a main event, that's all I took was one match. And I had it in my brain, sat there, went over it, and it was from bell to bell. And I knew every move that they were doing, every move. My son, I tell him the same thing. When you got a main event at WrestleMania or a TV taping, all you do is you concentrate on what is happening in this live main event. It's got to be right. It can't be wrong. It's got to be right. And he does it, you know. And that's how I train him. And truthfully, I'm not bragging because he's my son, but that's why he is as good as he is.
I love the fact that the referees kind of play such a pivotal role. Do you think it's almost underrated how that referee is so important to the match, especially you being in so many main events?
People don't even know. Nobody has a clue of what we do or how we do or what we got to be or nothing. I mean, you know, I'm just telling you, it's a hard job, and a referee controls the whole deal. Whether it's a first match, main event, or whatever it may be, we have control of everything. It's our job to make sure that we're where we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to do, and you know, we go over it. We during the day, every TV show, we work our butts off of knowing where to be, what to do, and hopefully everything works. But everything doesn't work all the time, but most of it does. And I've trained my son to be there, and if you go back and look at what he does, he's awesome. And now that my program or my thoughts of the business now is that I've done it all. I've been there, and I don't have to be there anymore for main events. I'm there to train or help the young guys to understand what they got to do and where they got to be. I mean, that's my job. You know, I don't need to be a main event referee anymore. You know, even though I can be, I don't want to be, because I'd rather teach the new guys so they can progress and step up the ladder and be a superstar.